Hey guys, what's up? It's Austin from Know Your Music again. I've got a review for you today. We're going to go with some more country music, some more new country music today. I've got Tim McGraw's latest Damn Country Music. Doesn't get more straight than that, I guess. Anyway, this one, pretty long album from Tim here. Lately, his last few albums have had 13, 14, 15 songs on them, so he's been working extra hard to get these ones out. So we'll jump right into this one here. Overall, there's nothing hard on this one. This is a lot more country, soul, that sort of thing, as opposed to the rock and the country pop that he's done a lot of lately. So there's nothing really, there's nothing really abrasive guitar-wise. There's nothing, the guitar solos are not squealing. There's really no heavy drums or bass or anything like that. It does come across really nicely on the ears, actually, if that's what you're looking for. Content. So this first track on here is called Here Tonight. Talks about being a rambler. He does mention being with a girl for only one night and then leaving. He does talk about drinking wine, and then he kind of wraps it all up saying, I'm not leaving this time, making it seem like he's had this, relationship where he would, they would spend the night together and he'd kind of take off in the morning. So that's what that one's about. Losing You, track 2, talks about having one last kiss. He drives away in haste. The D word he does use, obviously it's in the title of the album too. He's got that on there. And then mentions red wine. Aside from that, that's all you got to look out for on that one. How I'll Always Be. He does talk about a beer bottle, a beer joint, a fancy bar. He uses the word crap. I can't remember the last time I heard that in a song. But anyway, that's in there, and he does mention hell as well. The title track to the album, obviously the D word's right there in the title. Again, talks about breaking an angel's heart. Uses the D word a couple times in the song. Brings up whiskey one time. And then it kind of talks about the overall, theme of the song is being a slave to the country or to the music industry. And it's, still a fun listen. Take the whiskey out of there. It kind of just basically talks about what it's sort of drives people to. Maybe a weaker-willed person is, can't handle the fame or whatever. Love Runs, the next track on here. Talks about the bar. Talks about buying a girl a drink. Talking about fighting and then saying I'm sorry. He mentions love turning into war. Talking about the girl walking away, and then making up again. That seems to be a common theme lately. I'm kind of running into is the breakup and then makeup type of thing. Which I guess it's okay if you're gonna have a fight and don't just throw everything away. Make up. See if you can make it better. Anyway, that's just my opinion on that one. Anyway. What You're Looking For does again talk about the girl leaving, and then he's basically talking about I hope you find what you're looking for. He's sort of sad, but wishes her the best, basically. So kind of wants what's good for her, which is a nice sentiment. Top of the World. He talks about he does drop the H word, kind of describing a beautiful view. And then he just says that her kiss gets him tipsy. Good, basically clean song all around, except for that. It's a fun listen there. Uplifting as far as relationships go. Don't Make Me Feel at Home. This one is, a page right out of the late 70s, early 80s country music book. This is a cheating song. The guy talks about slipping off his wedding ring. He's offered a drink but turns it down because he doesn't want the woman to make him feel like he's at home, because his home life is not happy. He doesn't like it. That's why he's where he is now, which is with somebody that he's not supposed to be with. Talks about his home being a lonely and sad place. And that actually really does make it a sad song all around. The next song, Want You Back, he's lost his girl. He's pouring another drink. He wants to go back to her place, drink some red wine. And again, talks about fighting and making up. And in this particular instance, he says, we're going to make up all night. So there's a little bit of innuendo in that one. California, says she's lying. He mentions the girl is lying there with him. Doesn't say anything else about that. But he says her heart is already gone. So essentially they're together, but he knows that she's leaving because she's, wants to get out to California from wherever they are, Tennessee probably. And then he's drowning his sorrow in alcohol after that. So that's what that one leads up to. Humble and kind. He does mention sleeping with someone that you love. Doesn't necessarily say if it's a wife or a girlfriend or whatever. So that's, there's a little bit of, possible premarital intercourse there or whatever, and then maybe not. So just kind of take that one as it is. Everybody's looking. So on this one, we got the words that he touches on throughout the song, the things that he talks about throughout the song: six-pack, smoke, drink, gin and tonic, getting buzzed, cigarettes, and going away together before they're married. That's that one. Let's see, second to last track on here, Kiss a Girl. Talks about a million tan bodies, okay? He's talking about her dress gathered up on the floor. Does mention hell again. And then again, the recurring theme of fighting and then making up. And that's pretty much it on that one. The last song on here, Country and Western. The title says it. It's a good, mellow, real, honest country song that does mention beer. It mentions girls in the sundresses. It mentions tattoos, a wine cellar, and then a bucket of suds. Okay, so that's it on that one. As far as language goes, there's really only a couple words throughout the album. It really is the content that you want to kind of look out for, or that I'm looking out for on this one. As far as the music goes, and the vocals, Tim has not lost a step. He still sings like he always did. As far as the power of his vocals go, he's actually a little bit better than he was when he first started out. And the music on here, this is actually a really good album. I could take Tim's last two or three prior to this and say that they had musically lost a step. Maybe the songs that he's picking are not up to par with what he used to do. But the guy is still a big hitter in country music. He's still got #1 tracks all over the radio. So somebody's really liking this stuff. And, good on him for that. This one is the best that he's done in, quite a few years now. So musically, that's my opinion on this one. And there you've got a good rundown of all the content on this. Go ahead and, give me some comments on here. Throw me a request or two, whatever you want to do there. Facebook, search for search for Know Your Music and look for the logo. And also you can send requests via email or comments or hate mail or, whatever you want to knowyourmusicnow@yahoo.com. And appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much.